Heavy snowfall hits the GTA, causing cancellations throughout the day.
And the United Nations denounces the Vatican for failing to protect the rights of children. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Wednesday, February 5th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Mark McKelvey. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm today's Yastrzemski. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Mark has our top story.
The GTA and surrounding areas got a blast from Old Man Winter again today. The heaviest snow hitting right in the middle of the morning rush hour, and the white stuff continues to create havoc around the city. At Pearson and Toronto Island airports, hundreds of flights are cancelled and many more delayed. The TTC has shut down the Scarborough RT from 12:30 to 3 p.m. for snow removal. GO Transit has issued a warning to passengers to give themselves extra time due to multiple delays. And Environment Canada has issued a cold weather alert for the 5th time this winter. The cold alerts have covered 19 days thus far, only 8 days less than the 2008-2009 record. Environment Canada says the snow should taper off this evening. In total, we will see about 15 to 20 centimeters. Toronto City officials say they will begin plowing residential streets this afternoon, and it'll take up to 18 hours to complete.
That extreme weather made for a difficult commute this morning as Humber students braved the snow to get to school. Humber News reporter Kaya Welsh has more on the story.
It's a snowy, slushy day for Humber students commuting to school. Despite some students' high hopes for a snow day, Humber students were still expected to attend classes and exams. Humber students say it was a rough commute.
Usually it would take me about 20 minutes to get here, and when I was leaving my house I saw that all the roads were backed up.
I came outside and the snow was up to my shoes, so I went to the bus stop, waited at the bus stop for about an hour.
Although Humber has declared a snow day before, the college has yet to call one this semester. Director of Communications Andrew Leopold says there are a number of factors when considering to close the school.
The most important element of the decision is can Humber continue to operate safely? Can we continue to offer classes to students, which is what they come to Humber for in the first place?
Students hoping for a snow day should check Twitter, Facebook, and Humber.ca for more details. If you're sick of the sloppy weather, don't be just yet. More snow is expected to come this weekend. Kaya Welsh, Humber News.
Thanks, Kaya. And Humber has announced late today that classes after 3 p.m. have been canceled. Now, recommendations for the future of the Gardiner Expressway will be announced today. Options include replacing, improving, maintaining, or removing the collapsing highway. The recommendations will be delivered by city staff and Waterfront Toronto. Mayor Rob Ford says he thinks the city staff want to tear the Gardiner down. He says the cost-effective thing to do is to maintain it. It is estimated that improving the highway would cost more than $630 million, and replacing it could cost $1 billion. A public meeting will be held at the Toronto Reference Library tomorrow evening.
The victim of a shooting last night in the Yonge and Lawrence area has been identified. 26-year-old Peter Wynn was gunned down last night near Deloraine Avenue. Wynn was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Residents of the upscale area say they are shocked by the shooting. Police are currently looking for 2 suspects described as men wearing dark clothing.
A Toronto man has died after a minivan crash in New Zealand. The 59-year-old was driving 9 passengers when his van went off a narrow bridge. The man, along with his family and friends, were visiting the country to attend a wedding. His wife suffered neck injuries, and 4 others, including their children, were admitted to the hospital before being released. No other fatalities from the crash have been reported.
Vaughan citizens are objecting to a suggested Muslim housing community in one of the city's neighborhoods. A mosque in the Thornhill Woods community has proposed to rezone the area, build condos, townhouses, and retail buildings. Citizens from the Vaughan community say they reject the idea because the community does not have enough resources to accommodate more residents. More than 3,000 people showed up to a City Hall meeting Tuesday night to voice their opinions.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Darren O'Malley will have your sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with John Mace.
Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, at least for another couple hours. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast coming up after the break.